My doctor said I would be lucky to see my next birthday. I was 50 pounds overweight and totally out of shape. I'm Rob, a lifelong food enthusiast. I love cooking, baking, eating, and everything associated with it. My life was literally in my hands. I could continue with my bad food habits or eat healthy. The choice was mine. If I could do it, anyone can, but old temptations keep coming back. Staying healthy is a constant battle, but I'm determined to win the war. I'm Rob Kircher, host of Better Health and Greater Wealth, the one show that's all about living a smarter, healthier lifestyle, and of course, all the wellness cooking that goes with it. Folks, we have a great evening. It's raining outside. I absolutely love it. And speaking of love, this is a young lady I absolutely adore. This is Chef Marisa, and she was with me on one of our very first shows back about a year ago.
Yep.
And this is a picture of Marisa and I that made the local news. So thank you for joining us again, Marisa.
It's a pleasure.
I love
Anytime.
it. What are we having today?
Today we're going to do something really easy. What we're going to do is we're going to do a veggie lasagna on a crock pot.
Ooh.
So if you want to go and play golf, or you want to go and play tennis, or you just want to go shopping, you can just make it.
Or right now we could go swimming in the pool because it's raining out, right?
In the pool, yes. And when we come back, the lasagna is going to be done. It's healthy, it's low in fat, and everybody loves it. Even the meat lovers, because we're going to use portobello mushrooms,
wow.
and they're going to believe that
anything you make is love. There's no question about it. But I actually love this because it's a vegetarian lasagna.
Yes,
and everybody thinks of lasagna as being very kind of heavy and fattening, and this is not. So
no, this is really light, and
wow.
I haven't met anybody who doesn't like it. So let's do it. You ready?
Well, tell me about this.
Okay, so we're going to use whole wheat noodles. You can buy them at any convenience store or any store.
Love the color of those.
And
absolutely
you can
fantastic.
also buy rice noodles, or you can also buy gluten-free noodles nowadays.
Oh.
But you would have to go to a specialty store. I have not found lasagna noodles unless I go to a specialty store. But you can substitute with anything you want.
That's the wonder, if you will, of this recipe. You can do anything you really want. You can customize
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah,
wonderful.
you can change the vegetables. You can do anything you want. But this is
wow.
something really cool because we're going to be using spinach and kale. Spinach and kale.
Spinach and kale.
Yes,
you got
and it's
it. Oh,
baby.
wonderful.
And it's very popular. You're going to have not only vitamin A, C, K, but B12 as well.
Kale is very good for you, right?
Yes.
But is kale really that? I mean, I've had it before. It's not the most delicious thing in the world, but if you mix it with spinach.
Right. And you're using baby kale. So when you use baby kale, it's going to be nice and soft, and you're not going to feel the crunchiness.
I won't be using the adult version because it was a little tough.
I like baby kale.
Oh, this is the baby kale.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, baby
All
kale.
right. First, we're going to grab 16 ounces of ricotta cheese.
Yep.
And then we're going to add 1 egg. You can also use egg beaters if you want to. You're going to add the zucchini. We're going to grab our portobello mushrooms. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to ask you to use the tongue.
Okay.
And just stir it up.
Okay.
Just stir it easily. It'll take you like a minute or two.
Oh, yeah.
See how easy it is?
Oh, it is. There's nothing to this.
Nothing to it.
Okay.
Anybody can do this. I'm telling you, it's so easy. 7 ounces of this, so it's half of this. So you're just going to, with your tongs, you're going to add it and mix it right
All
in.
of it or half of it?
Half of it.
Half of it, okay.
Yeah. I
right.
roughly chopped it, just so you know.
I'm going to do it this way.
Because it's easier to mix it in if you roughly chop it.
Yeah, love it. Oh my God, this looks so good.
Yep. Is that good?
Wow. A little more spinach and kale, or no? Are we good?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So now you're going to put that bowl to the side.
Okay.
Just leave it there. We're going to use it in a second.
So we're mixing the diced and the crushed
Yep,
tomatoes
just
together, right?
Dump it right in there.
Right in there. Okay. I can do that. Look at that. Wow. Wonderful.
That's
okay.
it.
Set this aside.
Yep. And then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic. Chopped garlic, fresh garlic.
All right.
I have fresh garlic, chopped garlic. So go
Okay.
ahead, and we're going to dump it in. Okay?
All right.
And then, you want to make it hot and spicy? What are we going to add?
I think both. Hot and
Crushed
spicy.
red pepper?
Put it
Like
in.
that?
I do.
All right. I love crushed red pepper. It adds a little bit of
I do
tanginess
too.
to it.
I do too.
And I really love it.
You know, I've gotten to really enjoy hot food. As I've gotten older in life, for whatever reason,
And it has
I like hot
capsaicin, so it's actually really good for you. So see how I'm lightly gonna mix it in?
yeah.
That's
yeah,
all you really need
that's
to
it.
do.
That's really it.
Okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna assemble our lasagna. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So we got our 2 cups of mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
We got our sauce. We got our mixture, and we're gonna use this wonderful thing called the crock pot.
The crock pot.
Okay?
Okay.
So the first thing is, if you're gonna be healthy, try to go for like coconut oil or something that
Okay.
is healthier than any of the other sprays. So you have to be careful with these. A lot of people forget about these sprays, and some of them have trans fats, and they're not good for you. Okay?
Ah.
So we're gonna use coconut oil just
Okay.
lightly so it doesn't stick to you. The first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna add 1 cup, which is just half a cup, by the way. So you're gonna
okay.
add 1 cup of the sauce.
Can
right
I do
down
that?
There. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
All right. Just 1 cup?
Yep, just 1 cup, and we're gonna add it right into the crock pot.
Okay. That's it?
1 more. That's half.
Oh,
a
1
cup.
more.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's half a cup. So
Oh,
now
okay.
that you have the bottom,
Yep.
we're gonna use these. Now, a big crock pot or a common crock pot for 6 to 8, this will fit perfectly.
Okay.
But because we're cooking for a little bit of a smaller crowd, this is
Yeah.
a 4-cup crock pot. So our pasta's almost there. So all you have to do is we're gonna break it.
Oh,
and
you
we're
still
gonna
give it
put
that nice
right in.
layered look, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's easier if you cut it in half, and you see how nice
Yeah.
this whole wheat
Oh,
pasta
okay.
is so nice.
So we're going
because
to
it's
build
sturdy.
it with more
Yeah.
tomato sauce on top of that.
And I'm not cooking this. See, remember this. So it's like so much easier.
Yeah.
Now that we're gonna do this, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put a layer of your vegetable mixture.
Okay.
All right?
Can I do this?
Yeah, you're gonna put half of that
All right.
bowl in there.
Half of the
Yep.
bowl? Oh, okay. I'll take some big pieces here then.
I know, it's fine. It'll be
Wow.
smushed.
And you just kind of lay it out there, huh?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
And then what you're
Wow.
gonna do is you're gonna pat it
I
down.
love this.
You just pat it down a little bit.
Yeah.
You need to fit other stuff, like your first cup of mozzarella.
You put all this in?
Yep. Dump
Wow.
it right in. Yep.
Well, that
And then
looks...
you're
I got to tell you,
Like it?
folks. Okay.
now you're gonna add another cup of your sauce mixture.
Okay.
As simple as that.
And now,
Off
let
you
me
go.
guess. You put more of these in?
Now we're gonna do a second layer.
Okay.
Cut them in half. It's so much easier.
I'm going to cut
trust
them in
me.
half. Yeah.
And then just layer them up. Make them all nice
This
and
is
pretty.
great. Yeah.
Yep, that's perfect.
One more or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Usually you're gonna do like around 12 of those if you use a big crock pot. And if you use a smaller one, you're probably gonna use like 6.
And more of that.
Now we repeat it all over again. I told you it's so simple. You can do this
I
10
love this.
minutes before and off you go.
So
You
we
don't
can
even have
actually
to
put the
worry.
rest of this in here, right?
Yes, you put everything in there.
I'm just going to
Absolutely.
dump the rest of the bowl in here.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this
Now,
looks so good.
If you're considering and you're worried about salt or sodium intake,
Yeah.
then do not you notice that we're not adding any salt or sodium intake.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if you like it a little bit saltier or you want a little bit more, on it, go ahead and do that. But I'm just trying to show you a really nice,
I think it's
healthy
going to be
meal.
fantastic just the
All
way
right.
it is.
So what do we
Now
do
a little
next?
more tomato?
The first thing we do is
Ah,
add another
the
one.
cheese.
Now this is part skim mozzarella cheese, and it also has low sodium. If
Ah.
you can buy low sodium or regular. You can also use regular
Wow.
mozzarella if you're the mozzarella lover.
Wow.
Do another cup of that.
Okay. I like working with Marisa because she lets me do things.
Of course I do.
Can I put a little more in?
Yes, you can do that. That's the beauty about cooking.
Yeah,
You
I think
put
it needs
your
just a
own
little
little
bit more.
spice. I put my own
Okay.
little
With me,
spice.
more is always better. I don't know why.
That's good. We're
Okay.
gonna do the layer again.
One more.
Yeah,
Okay.
one more. And this one, just make sure that you do it like nice, perfectly.
Oh, because everybody's going to see this layer, right?
Yes, they're all gonna see it right now.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so you're gonna start in the middle.
And you do
Always.
all of this in a crock pot.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Isn't this cool?
I love it. Love
It is so yummy, you have no idea. So, the last thing we do, because we are cooking with pasta that has not been cooked,
Right.
we need more moisture. So you're gonna add the tomato sauce all the way to the top to cover it.
How about all of it?
Yeah, if you want to.
I do.
It should fit the whole of
Like
it.
I said, more is always better with me.
Again, and if you do it on the other crock pot, what the only difference is that
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
use
be a
this.
little bit thinner. Perfect.
Look at that.
Ready?
Oh my God. Okay.
We cover it up.
And now we play tennis or play golf or we go swimming in the pool. And for how long?
If you're in a rush, you could do it on high for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And if you want a little bit more time, you could do it on low for 4 hours. Okay?
Wow.
After that, when you come home, you sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top, let it sit for 10 minutes, and voila.
A crowd pleaser.
And you would have
Wow.
your beautiful.
So folks, take a look at this. This is what the bottom line is going to look like
Yeah.
in either 2 hours or 4 hours, depending on how you want to do it.
Yep, absolutely, and you'll
Wow.
see the layers. You could also use eggplant if you want.
Yeah.
But for the meat lovers, this is the best lasagna I've had, and sometimes they don't even realize they're not eating meat. They're like, really? There's no meat in here?
You know, it's
And that's
always
it.
fun to kind of fool people, you know, and I've had it happen so many times. Well, I don't like this, I don't like that. But then you do it a little differently. I don't know, I really like this. What is it? And you tell them what it is, and they, oh, you know.
Yeah.
So much fun. Folks, to learn more about Marisa, my favorite chef that I've, where's my photo? Marisa and I, and her recipe for, it's a low-fat veggie lasagna, right? That you can do in 2 hours or 4 hours. Go to my website, www.betterhealthgreaterwealth.tv, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We all love that great taste of food hot off the grill. But your food gets stuck and it leaves a mess. Yuck! Until now. Introducing the amazing Yoshi Grill and Bake Mat. This new non-stick mat cooks food evenly while the grill stays squeaky clean. And watch this. You get perfect grill marks right through the mat. Amazing! The Yoshi Grill Mat makes fish easy to flip. And that melted cheese is impossible to clean. But Yoshi Grill Mat melts cheese with ease. You can pour that sauce on the steak. Make lip-smacking barbecue ribs or finger-licking buffalo chicken. Nothing falls through the cracks with the Yoshi Grill Mat. And the Yoshi Grill Mat reduces flare-ups. Make juicy burgers that won't burn or dry out. Hey, those campground grills are gross. But the Yoshi Grill Mat keeps your food off the grate. It's even dishwasher safe. Call and get the amazing Yoshi Grill Mat for just $19.99. But wait! Order now and get a second grill mat free. That's not all. You'll also get the incredible Yoshi Bake Mat. Now you can bake a cake and leave the pan spotless. Food slides right off and no burnt bottoms. Just perfect grill marks. And call right now and shipping is free. That's right. Free shipping to your door in time for your next barbecue. There's more. You also get the amazing Grip and Flip free. Just pay processing. It's a spatula on the bottom and tongs on the top. Now nothing can slip when you grip and flip. You get it all for $19.99. Don't wait. Call now.
Call 1-800-985-5475. That's 1-800-985-5475. Or go to yoshigrill.com. Call or click today.
Attention, all women who have been diagnosed with ovarian cancer. In February 2016, a manufacturer of talcum powder was ordered to pay $72 million by a jury to a woman who died of ovarian cancer after 35 years of using the manufacturer's talc-based products. If you or a family member has been diagnosed with ovarian cancer and used talcum powder prior to the diagnosis, call the Sentinel Group today.
Please call 800-887-8856.
Welcome back to the show. I have a good friend of mine that's going to be with us today. Her name is Betsy Opid, and everything about Betsy, as far as I'm concerned, is the best, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, she was a former Miss Indiana. Secondly, she is a registered dietitian, and she's also a physical consultant, so she works with a lot of folks about what are the best things to do with my body and how do I take care of myself and so on. And the other thing about Betsy, which I like, is she works with diabetics, and she is a diabetic educator, I guess is the best way of saying it. But anyways, everybody say hello to Betsy. How are you? Thanks for coming today. And we're going to be doing something that's sort of good for kids after school. It's an after-school snack, right? And we have a couple of things we're going to be doing. And what's the first thing?
Oh, the first thing we're going to make is a peanut butter and banana parfait. All kids love peanut butter and banana. You can't go wrong with that.
I love peanut butter and banana.
Do you?
Wow, absolutely. Okay, so how do we go about doing this? I see we've got some Greek yogurt, right?
Yep, so what you're going to want to assemble is a Greek yogurt because it's a little bit higher in protein and more filling for the kids, especially first thing in the morning for breakfast.
Okay.
We have some great blueberries, which are rich in antioxidants. Right. We have, of course, wonderful banana, which all kids love.
And our granola.
We have a nice healthy granola, and then of course we're going to add a little bit of a peanut butter, gourmet peanut butter with chia seeds in it.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, if you don't mind helping
Can I start helping?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to take a little bit of the yogurt,
start putting some yogurt in the bottom of the parfait, and you can layer this any way you like. And you
Is that enough to add a little more?
A little bit more.
A little bit more?
You can add any fruit that you would like as well. It doesn't have to be banana or blueberries. If your kids like strawberries, raspberries, you can go out really crazy and do things like mango and coconut and add some nuts to it. I always like to sprinkle chia seeds and hemp seeds in it.
I'm going to put a little bit more in there. It looks like it needs a little bit more.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
So then what we're going to add are the bananas. So
do the banana now?
Yep, so we can add just a few bananas into it.
Okay.
If you want to add it to the other one. Yeah, go right ahead.
And what about the blueberries? Can we put them in now, or do you want to do that later?
Actually, we're going to do that towards the end. We're going to put a little dollop of the peanut butter on top of the banana.
Okay.
And you don't have to use peanut butter. If your kids have allergies, you could certainly use something like an almond butter. You could use sunflower seed butter. We have both of those in the Betsy's Best line as well. So even cashew butters are great as well. Or you could just skip the butters if your kids don't really particularly like it. Now we add a little sprinkling of their granola.
A little granola.
And what I love about this is it's so easy to assemble and kids love it. So I often do this as our breakfast yogurt parfait in the morning for breakfast time. Or I'll prepare it ahead of time so when my daughter comes home, she has a snack really easy and ready to go.
Did I put enough granola in that one?
You did. You can put a little more in that.
A little more
we
in
like
this one.
granola.
Okay.
Has lots of good fiber in it. Okay, now we just repeat everything. So you're going to add some more yogurt on top.
A little more yogurt. So this is going to look really cool when it's done.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So, and again, when you add a bunch of different colors of the fruit, really.
I can see why a kid would really like this, you know. I mean, I like it. No question about it. Wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're just going to add some more of the bananas to it.
All right. Now, what about the blueberries? Because I love blueberries.
Yeah, those are going to go on top. Those are our
Okay.
nice, beautiful garnish on top. So again, we're going to add another little dollop of the peanut butter. And you can add as little or as much as you like. I know you like peanut butter, so you can put more in yours. Now we're going to add some of the granola.
More granola? Okay.
Yeah.
How's that?
Beautiful. And then we will add the little garnish today with
garnish.
the blueberries. So go
And
ahead.
how many blueberries do we put in?
You can put as many as you want. There's enough room on top to put a whole bunch.
Oh, okay.
They're good for you, so we add a lot of blueberries.
Yeah. How's that?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
And you could add any flavor yogurt. We chose a vanilla today. So have a spoon.
Wow.
And
so let's try this. I'm dying to get into this thing. And by the way, folks, this is, I said at the beginning of the show that everything that Betsy does is the best. And she has her own line of natural peanut butter that we're going to be trying. And this is just Betsy's Best peanut butter.
Yes.
But you also have other flavors, right?
Almond and a sunflower seed butter, and coming soon a cashew butter.
Oh my God. This is so good.
It's good.
I can see why this would be a big hit for the kids. There you go, folks. Now you know what to give your kid before school or after school that's super healthy, very delicious, and it's called
Betsy's Best Peanut Butter and Banana Parfait.
Betsy, I got to tell you something. This is so delicious. I absolutely love it. And I can see why kids would absolutely love it as well. But it brings to mind one of the problems I have is I never have enough time to do any exercising. And I know you can give me some tips that I can do at home. So, folks, when we come back after the break, Betsy is going to show me how to do some wellness tips that I can do in my own home. See you then. So now Betsy's going to show me how to do some exercises at home. They're going to be easy and simple, right?
Right.
And I'm going to lose weight over a period of time doing this, right?
As long as you're consistent.
Okay, what's the first thing we do? We have two
All right.
wonderful chairs here.
So what I'm going to ask for you to do is sit down, please.
Sit down.
Yep.
Okay, I can do that.
Now I'm going to ask you to stand right back up, please.
Stand back. Oh my God, okay.
No, sit down again.
Again?
I'm sorry, I changed my mind. Stand back up.
Ah,
Again, down.
ah.
And back up.
Betsy, I'm an old person, you know
Back
that.
down again.
Okay.
So this is one
Oh my
easy
gosh.
exercise you can do, and you work quadricep
And
muscles.
how often do you do that?
Well, you can do as often as you want.
Like 3-4 times and that's it for the day?
What I encourage you to do is if you're watching your favorite TV program, commercials are about 2 minutes long. So if you could do that exercise for about 2 minutes, it'll be an endurance, and then rest and watch the rest of your show. Next commercial, do the exact same thing again.
At the same speed that we were doing that.
Well, you can do it at the speed at your comfort level, and then build up to
I could
something
probably
faster.
do it a lot faster. I was just, trying
And
to take it
as you
easy
get
on
more conditioned,
Yeah.
you can actually do a one-legged up
Oh,
and down.
forget that. No.
Now,
forget that.
if you happen to have knee injuries and this is not so good for your knees, there is a variation to still work your quadricep muscle. This one, you want to make sure you're sitting with good posture, so sit upright.
Yep.
Pull the belly in,
Yep.
hold those muscles tight. You're going to lift your leg up,
Lift my leg up.
and then you're just going to kick out,
Oh.
bring it back in, and lower down.
Oh.
Lift, kick, and back down. Yep, lift, kick, and then
Well,
back
that's not
down.
bad. I can
So
do that.
yeah, it works those quadricep
I can
muscles.
feel it already, actually.
So, and then to give your legs a rest,
Yeah.
because these are big muscle groups, it will get your heart rate up. Use your legs, but push your body weight up with your arms,
Oh.
and then come back down. These are going to work your triceps, which are the muscle in the back of your arm. And you just keep repeating
Oh,
this.
Wow.
Yep.
Do I have to keep up with you, or can I do this at my own
You can
pace?
do it at your own pace, and you can do as
Wow.
many as comfortable, maybe anywhere from 15 to 20, and you might want to repeat 2 to 3 sets
I think
of
I'm
this.
already sweating.
Are you?
Wow.
Yep. So that's
Good
one that'll
though.
work
I like
your
that.
triceps, and if you have something
So
to hold on
anybody
to,
can do these at home. This is what's great about them.
absolutely, you can do it actually anywhere, even at your desk at work.
Wow. So what's the next thing we should do?
Well, I think working the biceps is another easy one. You can hold something like a soup can or a hand weight, and you can just flex
keep
your arm.
crunching like
You
this,
just crunch
okay.
your arm. You can do obviously
Yeah,
that seated.
yeah.
You can also do stretching exercises, such as extending your feet out, coming up to the edge of the chair,
Yep.
and reaching forward, pulling your belly in, reaching forward towards your toes.
Forget that.
Can you touch your toes? All right. Woohoo!
Wow. Are you kidding?
You can touch. Forward and up. And that's one thing I would say as a fitness trainer, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's with your muscle, but also with your flexibility. A lot of people don't really work on their flexibility or their balance for another point.
Well, you're absolutely right about that, and I'm the biggest procrastinator there ever lived. I keep saying, and I got a beautiful pool over here, and I like to swim. I keep saying, you know what? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do a half hour of breaststrokes every day. That's as far as it gets.
It's a good idea, but now we need to put that thought into action.
We have to put it to action, but breaststrokes are good for you, right?
They're very good. They work your whole body.
Yeah, and
So
I
swimming's
love that.
wonderful, and it's
That's an
no
easy- yeah.
impact, so it's great on your joints.
I'm Rob Kircher, host of Better Health and Greater Wealth, the show that's all about living a smarter, healthier lifestyle. And I want you to meet two of my good friends. This is Brandy Palmer, and she's with Johnson Brothers Distributors out of Tampa, Florida, and also Randy Essex, who is the co-owner of Fish Crazy Restaurant in Naples, Florida. I want you to tell us about these amazing wines that you have in front of us, because I know these are wines that you can pretty much pair with anything. Am I right?
Sure, Rob, I would love to. So what we have here today is 5 different wines that are represented from my Gallo family, and I'd like to just show you a few different ones. I brought the Chardonnay from Mirsu Winery in our Central Coast area of California.
I've had that. That's an amazing bottle. It's an
very
incredible bottle.
buttery notes, just a delightful wine. And getting out of the box a little bit, we have Pierpont Soave from Italy. This is actually from the appellation Soave, and pairs nicely with any kind of white fish or salad. We have Mazzo Canale from Trentino, Italy. And
we just paired this, by the way, with a prickly pear salad with some salmon. It was unbelievable.
It was excellent.
very, citrus notes, citrus dressing paired perfectly. And now we walk into Washington State with the Covey Run Riesling. Little sweeter notes, pairs nicely again with any kind of white fish or salad. And walking into Spain, we have the Albarino from Martin Codex.
So there you go, folks. Randy just gave you a really good, quick overview, if you will, of some amazing 5 wines. And you go to my website, www.betterhealthgreaterwealth.tv, and learn more about Brandy and her wines, and also Randy and his Fish Crazy restaurant. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Folks, we have a great evening. It's raining outside. I absolutely love it.